All right. I'm a little late. Yeah, 2 minutes. Like you said. All right, let's get this started. Marcus Mariota went back to the Commanders to back up Jaden Daniels, and Stanley went to Seattle. What a waste of money for Seattle. That guy sucks. All right, I'm gonna talk a little hockey, uh, a little bit now. Let me get this started. This is for Moss since he's in the room. And when I find it, I'll send it to him. There was a young radio host in Boston back in January who reported that there was a beef and a rift between David Pasternak of the Bruins and Brad Marchand of the Bruins. Both of them, let's just say, played it off. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing happened. But strangely, something happened yesterday on Overdrive, a radio platform up in TSN Canada. And what was said by the beat writer was one of the reasons why the Bruins made all these trades because their words got too old for Charlie McAvoy and David Pasternak to listen to. In other words, Pasternak and McAvoy was tired of the old leadership and felt it was better that they took over the team. And this young man reported everybody called him a liar. All of Boston should apologize to this young man because that young man was telling the truth. And his bosses at that radio station in Boston should give that young boy a raise for reporting that. So I'll send it to Moss later tonight, cause I'm gonna be watching the Big Flames Canuck game later tonight. All right, what I'm gonna do here now, I'll recap the games much later because this is free agent time in football. Let me get the latest free agents, where they went, and the salary cap for each team as we're getting near the 4 o'clock, 50 minutes away from the 4 o'clock shutdown of free agency. Okay, let me do that, and then I'm gonna get you the salary cap numbers. I'll give you up to date what these teams have been doing. All right, here we go. This is the latest. We'll start in alphabetical order. All right, Arizona, the same guys from the other day. They got Jay Jones, 1 year deal. Yeah, they added Jacoby Brissett 2 years. Okay. All right, Atlanta, same thing. Oh, they got Leonard Floyd yesterday for 1 year, 10 million. Atlanta's gonna have a nasty defense, folks. I wouldn't sleep on them. Ravens signed DeAndre Hopkins, big deal. You know, Buffalo, we signed all their guys. Gave Hamlin a 1 year extension. Palmer, Michael Hope, Joey Bosa, that was a good signing for them. Larry Uganube and Darrington Evans and Derek Forbes. Huh? Carolina, J.C. Horn, Michael Jackson, Tommy Trumbull, Andy Dalton got 2 years, Austin Corbett got a year, Brady Christensen. Let me see. What team is this? Okay, Carolina. They signed Tershawn Wharton. That's a good move. Trayvon Morin, another good move. Patrick Jones. So Carolina is spending their money well. The Bears, a lot of people on the bandwagon. But I'll say it again. The Bears got one of the best young GMs in the business. All right, Dio, Adi Inyingbo, Grady Jarrett, Drew Dolman, Durham Smythe, Tarvavius Moore, Scott Bailey, Robert Tunny. You know what that means? They're going to play power football in Chicago. Bengals, Harold Slayton, yeah, same thing. Cleveland got Kenny Pickett, Cornelius Lucas, Joe Tryon Shanika, and Devin Bush. Okay. They didn't spend much dollars, kept a lot of their own. They signed Solomon Thomas, Bob Jones, Javante. Well, that's a good pickup, Javante Williams. That's a very good pickup. And Peyton Turner. All right. Cowboys. Uh, Broncos. Funga, Greenlaw, Matt Pert, and Trent Sherfield. Lions. Uh, DJ Reed, Roy Lopez, defensive tackle. Brandon McManus, Isaiah McDuffie resigns. Aaron Banks, Nate Hobbs. And Green Bay has done barely anything for a team that was had a running back instead of their quarterback going around parading about we need this and I'm going to recruit this. Josh Jacobs, just shut up, okay? You didn't recruit a damn thing. Just keep your damn mouth shut, okay? Stay quiet. Getting tired of you. Just stay quiet, okay, Josh? Keep your damn mouth shut, right? All right, Texans, a lot of vitriol and toxicity in the offensive line room. Got rid of a lot of their offensive linemen. Signed Tremont Smith, Nick Neiman, Sheldon Rankins, Darrell Taylor, Lincoln Thomason. That's a good pickup. Braxton Berrios to return kicks and punts. Justin Watson. Colts, Cameron Bynum, Charvarius Ward, Daniel Jones 1 year for 14 minutes. I see Danny Boy still got the mask on, uh, robbing people. Jaguars, who cares? I'm not even gonna even think about it with them. Chiefs, Kristen Fulton, Jalen Moore, Elijah Mitchell, Matt Ariza. That's gonna bring some controversy to that training camp. July. The Raiders, they traded for Geno Crosby, $105 million extension. He's there for the next 6 years. Adam Butler, Malcolm Kuntz, Isaiah Polamau, Aladdin Roberts. Well, Aladdin Roberts always ends up somewhere. You notice that? Jeremy Chin, good player. Alex Chapa, Lonnie Johnson, Eric Stokes. Chargers, Elijah Molden, Troy Dye, Khalil Mack resigned, Brady Bozeman, J.K. Scott, Tier Tart. So they brought back their own players. They signed Dante Jackson and Najee Harris. Rams brought back their two quarterbacks, Devontae Puna Ford, Coleman Shelton. The Dolphins. Okay. I'm not going to get into who they retained because they're a bunch of nobodies. All right. James Daniels, Nick Westerbrook Ikini, Zach Wilson was an excellent signing. Iafatu, Melifonwu, a lot of people like that kid. Larry Borum, and Ashton Davis, I think, was a good pickup. And I think Dolphins did well for their budget. That's what C.Grier does. He fits people into his prices. Not like these delusional Dolphin community clowns think the prices are. Because Chris can't stand the Dolphin community crowd. Me, I don't like him either. And he does what he wants to do. Good for Chris. Minnesota, who people are parading as the big winners in this so far, they can kiss my ass who really believes that. All right, Byron Murphy resigns, Aaron Jones resigns, Theo Jackson resigns, Ryan Wright resigns. They signed, they signed Will Fries, gave Will Fries a lot of money for a guard. Jonathan Allen, that was a good pickup. All right, I can see the Vikings now. Isaiah Rogers, Javon Hargrave. All right, I give the Vikings an apology. Okay, okay, Viking fans, I apologize. They did a great job. New England just went crazy with their signings. Saints brought back home LSU great Devon Goncha, former Dolphin, Chase Young, Juwan Johnson, Nathan Shepard, Dante Pettis. Okay, they did pretty good. Justin Reed, Giants, uh, Chris Manhertz, Deontay Johnson, Jamie Gillen, Tommy DeVito, Darius Slayton. They've kept their own. Now here's their shopping list: Paulson, Adebo, Javon Holland, excellent pickup. Chauncey Goldston, James Hudson III, Roy Robertson, Harris, and Chris Board. Okay, Giants there. Not bad for the Giants. Jets, a whole different story because the Jets got big plans coming up. Justin Fields, Brandon Stevens, Andre Cisco. Oh, they got Andre Cisco. Okay, good signing. Jets spending their money well. Eagles will wait to the draft. They got Dorian Thompson Robinson to back up uh, Super Bowl MVP. Jalen Hurts, Zach Braun, Saquon Barkley signed an extension. He's going to get. He's going to be for the Eagles 5 more years, two for 21. You know what the Steelers did? Niners going to have a lot of money for their quarterback this time a year from now. Seattle, Donald Marquez Valdez Scantling, why I don't know, and Josh Jones. In other words, folks, Seattle is not paying the receiving room. Okay. Oh man. Godwin, Breederson, Levante David, Greg Gaines, and C.J. Brewer is back. Reddick, Anthony Nelson, Riley Dixon. Good moves. Tennessee, I'm going to skip because that's a waste of my breath. All right. Tunsil and Debo, the Skins traded for. Wagner resigned. Ertz resigned. Tressway resigned. John Bates resigned. Jeremy McNichols resigned. And Zane Gonzalez, the kicker. And with their own money, Javon Kinlaw, 3 years, 45, and Will Harris, 2 years, 8. So that is your up to date free agent signings. Let me do the salary cap as we speak. Let's give you the up to date salary caps for everybody. Let's do this. Curious to see where these teams are at now, since today has been a slow day. Chargers still with 83 million. Patriots with 95 million, Tennessee 68 million, Arizona 73 million, Seattle 61 million. I'll tell you, Seattle, they know how to keep their cap space now since they got rid of Pete Carroll. It's now ironic while the Raiders spent up all of theirs. Detroit 56, Dallas 55. They're gonna get Parsons a big extension. Skins 45, Steelers 48. Who knows? But some of that will go to their next quarterback. Who knows who that will be? Rumors are spreading wild for them. Vikes at 44. Niners at 44. KC at 36. Okay, Chiefs still got 36 mil because they redid Mahomes and Chris Jones contracts, and the Chiefs are very comfortable under the cap. Raiders 43, Rams 34, Giants 32, Carolina 33, Denver 33, Jets 29, Bengals 35 mil, Green Bay 33 mil. The gun is to their heads right now with their two signings. I'll kill Brian Gutekunst later on. Eagles, look at what Howie Roseman did. He found 24 million under his pillow. Good for Howie. Jacksonville, who cares? Chicago's down to 18 mil. Miami at 14 and a half mil. Not bad. If I'm Greer, I will make another, try to get another 15 to 18 million so you could be comfortable going after third tier guys. That's what the Dolphins like to do. Cleveland, since I last saw them, found 4 extra million under the pillow. 16 million for the Browns. 7 million for the Bills. They retained their own players, gave Joey Bosa a nice contract. Saints, oh, look at this. The New Orleans Saints went from 38 under to 13 um to 13 under. Good for the Saints. Good for them. Mickey Loomis and Jeff Ireland, the boys down there. Atlanta at 5 million. I guess Atlanta likes what they got. The Ravens at 4 million. Tampa at 10 million. Houston at 7 million. I don't know what they're doing down there. In Indy went from 44 million on Monday when I did this, a Sunday. Now they're just 11 million over, which means they spent their money. Okay, so I get the feeling the Dolphins will look under the pillow, Greer, and find some more money to go cheap shopping for them. Who knows? We are nearly half an hour away from the deadline. Boy, New England still got 95 million under. Mm, mm. Good for them. And they went spending. Good for the Pats. Mm, very good for the Pats. So that is up to date. Free agents being signed by the teams. I went over each team, and I just went over cap space for each team. So you're getting it from me. I might as well kill this man right now. During the Super Bowl week, you had Josh Jacobs acting like a fool, telling anyone and everyone that I'm going to recruit stars to come to Green Bay. Remember, they had Devontae Adams coming back. They had DK Metcalf going there in a monster deal, which would have cost them a first, a second, and two wide receivers, Dobbs and Wicks. And what ended up happening, folks? Nobody is going to Green Bay except some offensive guard that the Niners had one of the worst offensive lines in football. And they get a nickel corner from the Raiders. Are you kidding me? And gave them good money. And now Green Bay got $33 million to do what? What are you going to do now? Let's look at the free agents that are left, and then I'll continue to roast this man right here. Um, I'm gonna take off tomorrow to watch hockey. Friday we'll celebrate Dolphins GM Chris Greer on Friday. I like the moves he made, and I like what he's done with his free agent money. They were Miami on Friday when I was started doing this, folks. Was four minus 400,000 under the cap. Now they're very nicely 14.5 million under the cap. And I think if I'm Chris Greer, I'll go find 18 more million under the pillow. Good afternoon, Miss Molina. How are you, dear? Very nice thumbnail. Oh, Brian Gutekunst, thank you. Thank you. Miss Molina in the building. I'm showing you the damn money. You did all the big talking, and so far, nothing. I mean, no one cares about that they have. No one cares about that fat ass lineman that they signed. Green Bay fans all over them. Hello, Abby. Nice to see you. Appreciate you coming in. So, happy Wednesday to Miss Melina. Beautiful Abby. It's been a while since I've seen Abby. Say hello to Abby in a second. And I'm saying hello to Miss Melina. And, you know how things work sometimes, folks. Let me say hello to Abby Summers. There you go. And when you look at the Packers right now, okay, you begin to wonder what's going on there. Why can't they get big time free agents to go there after they did all that talking? You know what I'm saying? Miss Abby in the building, everybody. The champ took an L yesterday. That would be Jordan Hyman. We put in big letters for him. Yeah. Oh, so back to Gutekunst. I don't know what to tell you. If you want my honest opinion, I think the young receivers who are working out right now as we speak, they showed a video of them all working out shirtless the other day. I get the feeling that these kids will learn it, the lesson, and they'll come back with a vengeance come September. That's what I think. And Gutekunst will probably look for a receiver in the draft. We love you, Melina. Don't worry about it, baby. We love you. Did a very nice couple of thumbnails for me next Monday night. Uh, Let me take this. Give me a second, everybody. Okay. Be right back. All right. And like I was saying about Green Bay's young receiving core, I think they'll rebound. But my problem with Green Bay is don't talk and you don't do the walk. That's what I'll say about that. Okay. Don't walk. Don't talk if you can't do the walk. All right. Right now he is looking like a buffoon right now, and looks like Green Bay, like they love to do. And I think this is the right move. Go out and draft your receiver. If you want a game-breaking receiver so bad that will stretch the field, draft it. Okay, just draft it. And in Gutekunst's defense, he said that getting a receiver was on top of his priority list. But he never said the names they said. I'll give him that break. All right, the Cowboys get 55 million as we speak, and you know Parsons is going to get a big extension. What do the Cowboys need? Offensive guard, wide receiver. They signed Javonte Williams today. That was a great signing. That was a tremendous signing. For you fantasy football fans, as long as Dallas don't do the bullshit share the football, Javonte Williams got a big year in Dallas. This is what Dallas needed. A young running back that didn't take too much pounding, came in the league in 21. We all wanted the Dolphins to take him. Instead, they took Phillips, who's been nothing but injury prone. What else is new? And to be fair, both of them have been injury prone, so you can't win either way. Okay. Back to Parsons. I said before, on many of occasions, that's who the Dolphins should have took back in 21. I say either Parsons or uh, Sewell. They took Waddle, whoop de damn do. I had so many Dolphin ass clowns come up here and try to tell me about some bullshit trajectory about Waddle. Waddle was shit, okay? Sewell already got his jacket going to Canton. And it ain't gonna be too far when Parsons will get his gold jacket. And the Cowboys will take care of Parsons. And Parsons is a man child waiting to happen. So uh, Dallas got that money. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. They let all the free agents go by. Maybe Dallas can make a blockbuster trade with 55 million under the cap. All you have to do is just pick the player, whoever you want to go get underneath the cap. We'll see with Dallas. Okay, Washington, a tremendous job so far getting Debo and Tunsil there, and the Commanders slash Redskins slash Commanders are doing a good job so far. Howie Roseman will make his moves on draft time. That's when he shines the most. The sorry ass Lions, DJ Reed. Every time I saw DJ Reed, he was getting called for penalties for pass interference or holding. I'm being honest. So right now, the Bears are the leaders in the clubhouse in that division with the off season, followed by the Vikings, Lions, and then the Packers. So all they do is talk, 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 and do nothing. In the West, the Rams, what little they've done, they made an impact getting Devontae Adams. I'm so sorry, folks. I apologize. And right now, if I had to say who are the two best teams in the three best teams in the NFC, you got to go Rams, Philly, and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay getting Hassan Reddick, great, great bargain. You know, so and Carolina's improved, and the little boy is getting better and better at quarterback. So Laurel can't laugh at him anymore with that piece of shit quarterback he has in Houston. In the AFC, Buffalo retained their own. They got Joey Bosa, right? I like what the Jets did. I like what the Patriots did. And for a low budget, the Dolphins, the whole division did well these last couple of days. And like I said, Chris Greer, find a mysterious $18 million under your pillow again. And you like to go budget shopping, there'll be plenty of budget shopping on the weekend. We'll do Chris Greer on Friday. Give him his cigars. All right. Brandon Beane did well. I don't know who the hell the Jets' new GM is. He did well. And Patriots. Patriots are going to be tough, folks. That's going to be the old Patriots. Defensive minded, power football. Got a good young quarterback. And let's see the Patriots go out and get maybe that kid from Arizona to be his receiver with the fourth pick. Patriots could do anything at four. They can do anything. Cincinnati, like I said the last couple of days, I'll say it again for people who did not hear me say this. I think the Bengals will be a team that I consider the favorite right now in the AFC, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna break this down simply. Buffalo, enough, they choke too much. Baltimore, Lamar can't get out of his way in a big game. Kansas City, I don't know where their head is. Denver, I think, is coming. Their defense is Super Bowl caliber. I think getting Hufunga is going to be a steal for them. Chargers still got 93 million cap space. Jesus Christ. Wow, man. Whew. And I like what the Raiders have done so far under Tom Brady's leadership. So, uh, right now, if I had to size it up, and we are. Oh, I read the clock wrong. I apologize to everybody. I knew I wasn't on that long. All right, they're talking about the Buccaneers on television. I'm not paying attention to it, but I know the Buccaneers are damn good. Oh, South, who cares? That division's going nowhere. You see me skip Jacksonville and Tennessee. I mean, these two teams will be right back in the top of the draft next year. Why talk about them? But I will say this: I have Cincinnati as the favorite in the AFC because, sorry, Josh, sorry, Lamar, Herbert's a joke. The only quarterback to beat this man in the AFC is Joe Burrow, and they're bringing back T. Higgins, so they're gonna make one more run at it. And if I'm the Bengals, one of the positions I would go get in the draft is a power running back. I think the Bengals will shore up their defense with the draft. They usually do. They're going to go all defense in the draft. Look for them to get a cornerback with the 17th pick. And I think Cincinnati is going to make some headway, folks. I do. But we're all waiting for the Steelers and see what the Steelers do. Are they going to get Aaron Rodgers? The rumors are spreading like wildfire. Are they going to get Aaron? Moss is in the building. Lots of running backs available, but yeah, drafting running backs can have much more upside and cheaper. Yeah, I think the Bengals will do that. You know, the Bengals are cheap, even though um, Bill Tobin's kid, who runs the Bengals now, have said, "quote We have to pay old boy and make him the highest paid receiver in football. You damn right you got to do that. You better believe you got to do that. So, uh, so it's interesting when you look at things. And right now in the NFL, I gave you the rundown, up to date for Moss just to let him know. C.Grier still got $14.5 million to spend, and I said for C.Grier, find at least $18 million underneath your pillow, and uh, you find $18 million under your pillow, and you can do a lot of things beginning the weekend. Prices come all the way down, folks. So, all right, Pittsburgh, Buffalo traded defensive back Elam to the Cowboys. So, let me hear what they're saying behind me. Oh, they're doing fantasy bullshit. I got no time for that. I'll do fantasy when it's time. Oh man. All right, let me get back to the NHL real quick. While they're sorting everything out, they have a big announcement in 20 minutes that's on the NFL Network, and I'll bring it to you live. So, Moss, if you listen, that young radio host back in January who said there was a lot of rift between David Pasternak and Brad Marchand, according to the Bruins beat writer, he didn't want to get into it, but that young man was correct. And the main reason why that your GM, Don, Sweeney, got rid of the guys he did because Charlie McAvoy and David Pasternak told him, these guys bring nothing to us. It's time for a new era in Boston. Get rid of those. Get rid of them. Don Sweeney listened to those two stars and got rid of all of them. Moss likes the new Bruins. He's a lifetime Bruin fan. That's like I'm a lifetime Atlanta/Calgary Flame fan. Lifetime. I've been a fan of the Flames since '72. So those two guys now, it's their franchise now, and I think they'll be led well. And I think Boston, believe it or not, folks, and you're hearing it from me first, they can make a push for the last playoff spot in the East this year, but they'll be back next year. And I think the Bruins will be a 90 to 97 point team next year. McAvoy, the new captain, for me, Moss says he is the man now. Just missing Hampers Lindholm and Charlie McAvoy so much. So Moss is letting it be known that he is behind Don Sweeney and Cam Neely 1,000%. While I am against my general manager, Craig Conroy, until he does something big. So that's some of the hockey news. Back to football. Let me look at the free agents that are still out there and see if your favorite team can use some of these guys. Okay? Oops. Thanks, CK, for telling me that. Let's see who's left. N.F.L is a little bit too complicated. So let's see who's left. Damn, even Daniel Jones cashed in today. You can't make this shit up. Daniel Jones cashed in today. Congrats to Danny Dimes. Going to Indianapolis. Zach Wilson cashed in. I'm trying to find who's available left. All right, here we go. Rodgers, Cooper Cup. Word is Cowboys interested. Maybe that's the guy the Packers will snatch up. Tell you, he goes to Dallas. Dallas is ready to roll, folks. Got Javonte Williams today. They get Cooper Cup. Dallas is ready to roll in the NFC. I'm going to have to take them very seriously. Stephon Diggs, he's going to go to the Cowboys. That's already been said. He said that a year ago. That's why Houston bought him out. Keenan Allen, yeah. Amari Cooper, yeah. Von Miller, I would take a chance on him. If you just need a pass rusher with championship and Super Bowl experience, I would take a chance. Brandon Cooks, man. Deontay Williams, Cam Robinson, maybe. Draymond Jones, mm, maybe. Brandon Sheriff, I don't know if he has enough left. Tyler Lockett, yes, he can return punts, kicks, and he can go deep for you. Seahawks released him. Evan Ingram, maybe. Matt Judon, yes, I will go for him. Marcus Lawrence, I don't know. A lot of these guys, by the way, I'm looking at their ages, are in their 30s now. Except for Trey Lance, I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. Jeff Okuda, I would give him a chance. If I'm a team like the Dolphins, I would give him a chance. I would bring him into camp and see what he got. Charles Omenihu, yeah. Robert Woods, no. Kendall Fuller, no. Justin Simmons, yes. Yes. Rasul Douglas, yes. DeMarcus Walker, Taylor Hendricks, no, Tyler Heineke. If you're that desperate for a backup, I like that the Dolphins took Zach Wilson instead. Well, look who's available. Do these names sound familiar to you, Dolphin fans? Look at this. What happened to the great Waquan Davis that a certain guy used to come up here and talk so much shit about? He's available. Jerome Baker can't find a home for anything. He's available. Stephon Gilmore, nah, he's a little bit, nah. Tyler Conklin, yes. Tyron Smith, no. Mike Sanders, maybe. As a third down back, maybe. Mike Hilton, no. Marcus Epps, no. Gerald Everett, yeah, I would take a chance on him. He's this year's version of free agency, whoever gets him of John Smith. Mo Ali Cox, mm, Kelvin Zietler, eh. Who else? Isaiah Simmons, yes. Wow, his career has been a whirlwind so far. I would take a look at him if I'm somebody like Chris Greer. C.J. Henderson, I don't know. Foley Fasuka, I don't know. Kazir White, maybe. Drew Lock, yeah, if you need a backup. Devondre Campbell, I don't know. Jarek Willis, Trenton Brown. Kyle Yusick was cut yesterday. His wife designs all those beautiful clothes for the N.F.L shop and female celebrities. George Fant, uh, Shaquille Griffin, maybe. Lorenzo Carter, maybe. Will Hernandez, somebody signed Will, didn't they? I could have sworn somebody signed him. Flacco, Josh Reynolds, Devin Duvernay, Ronald Darby. Boy, Darby's always out there. Tre'Davious White, nah, he's too banged up. And the list goes on of all these free agents available. Jameis Winston, yeah, I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance on Jameis. He's good for the locker room. He's good for the locker room. Get back to this list. Nelson Aguilar, nah. Matt Prater, 40 years old. Yeah, he can still kick it. Nick Folk, 40 years old. Mac Jones is out there. KJ Osborne, I like him as a third down receiver. Celine Farrell, former Raider bust. Julian Blackman, Megan Morgan Fox. Austin Johnson. K. Le'Veon Chiashon from the Raiders. A lot of guys failed after their rookie contract. Isn't that something? Sometimes this list brings you back to reality for these players in real life. Manny Agba, I see him back with the Dolphins. Dolphins got plenty of money to pay him too, so there's no excuse if you don't bring him back. Willie Gay Jr., DJ Chalk, mm, Mason Rudolph. If you need a third stringer, a lot of guys out here without jobs, folks. Mekhi Becton, if you want a guard, he played great for the Eagles last year. Maybe the Eagles will resign him. AJ Dillon's out there. And I can tell you right now, folks, these players are going for cheap. These guys ain't going for anything that's going to crash your budget. Once you're not signed today, beginning tomorrow, and especially this weekend, a team like the Dolphins are going. If Chris Greer can get another 18 million, he's going to start picking off this tree. Nick Chubb is out there. Do you want to take a chance on him? Elijah Moore is out there. He's only 25 years old. Corey Valentine's out there. Trevor Jenkins is out there. There's a lot of names. Hey, hold up for a second. Hey, Moss, did the Dolphins release Eichenberg? Did they not retain Liam Eichenberg? He's on this list. Now watch Eichenberg go somewhere else, get coached up, and he'll be a steal for somebody. But we don't need him in Miami, though. Let him go. Travis Homer, former Miami Hurricane, Seahawk. There's a lot of players on this list. My God. Alexander Madison, if you need a power back on third and short, DJ Humphries is a little up there. Calais Campbell's on this list. I think he's seen his better days. I think he's going to try and hop on to a team that's close to getting it done, like the Redskins. Uh, wow, some of these names. fascinating. A lot of these guys. I can see why the Dolphins found so much money. They let a lot of guys go under the radar. Wow, Eichenberg is out there. Whew. So, folks, Adoree Jackson's out there. You talk about waste of career. Adoree Jackson. Wow. So, this is some of the players. J.K. Dobbins is out there. So, let me take this real quick. I'll be right back, folks. All right, Moss says that Cup could make Dallas, Dak and Jordan Love grow. I would agree. Keenan Allen back to the Chargers, maybe. Rodgers and Cooper Cup will be released, so if someone signs them, that just means less hit and to the older clubs. I can see the Packers going for Cup because they got plenty of money. So does Dallas, but I think Dallas got to sign Parsons. That's their first priority. Wouldn't mind Ingram after serving seeing June. I don't think the Dolphins will do that. I think the Dolphins, if you read the tea leaves, if you're a Dolphin fan, you see what they're doing. They're filling needs for the cheap. Now, if you like the players they're bringing in, okay, me, I really can't say. All I know is that they hit it with Zach Wilson. Because if that idiot gets hurt again, at least Zach Wilson's arm can hit Tyreek and that other idiot Waddle 70 yards down the field and stride. Juju Smith up the seam 50 yards in stride. The quarterback they have starting right now can't throw more than 48 yards. That's why teams are playing Miami every week with the deep cover two, and all he can do is throw underneath. So, wouldn't mind Ingram after seeing John Smith and watch Eichenberg stick around yet again. No, I don't think Eichenberg is sticking around. No, because there are teams out there that will pay him more than Chris Grier will. We're not the only ones that are looking for trenches. But Chris Grier so far has done good. We'll celebrate him on Friday. I'll do a night. I'm off tomorrow. Unless something like if Rogers signs tomorrow, I'm coming on right away. I can tell you that right now. Rogers signs tomorrow, I'll be on right away. Right away. I'll come on. Whenever he signs, I'm in. All right. I'm in the building. Okay. All right. So, what else I'm talking about today? Uh, is I'm gonna wrap this up in about 10 minutes. Give you guys a good hour. Sorry for the dead pause with the line. Um, So if I'm looking right now, who are the big winners so far? You gotta go L.A. Rams. You gotta go Chargers because they have so much cap space. They retained the guys Jim Harbaugh wanted to. Pittsburgh is on hold. Cincinnati only re-signed their own. The only good thing they did was bring T. Higgins back for you. And the whole AFC East has done well so far. So I give the AFC East love today. They did well. Jets did well getting their quarterback of the future. Only paid $20 million, $40 million for him. 2 years. I think he's going to play well with the Jets because his buddy Garrett Wilson, who was his throwing partner at Ohio State's there with him. So I think the Jets are going to be fine. And Aaron Glenn was a Jet great in the 90s, and he's going to mold that team the way they want him to. So I think the Jets are going to be well off. New England's going to be fine. It's division strong again. Miami, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of pressure on the Dolphins to get it done this year. What is get it done? Win a couple of playoff games. You know their story. In Buffalo, they may win the division, but they're not going anywhere. We all know that. So the two teams I like, one of them have to get Rodgers. If the Steelers get Rodgers, then in my opinion, you're looking at a Steeler Bengals showdown in the AFC. And Bengals gonna go for it one more time. They don't get it done this year, they're done. They'll pay Chase, and they don't get it done. They'll let T Higgins walk. So that's why I see with the Bengals. Brian Gutekunst, this man in Green Bay right now, is getting fried right now as we speak by his fan base and by the media in Green Bay. All right, Javon Hargrave got released about 20 minutes ago. He just signed a 2 year, $30 million deal with the Vikings. So Hargraves cut from the 49ers now with the Vikings. So the Vikings are loading up. So I just got that right off the wire. So Hargraves released by the Niners in minutes signed by the Vikings. So all right, Asante Samuel Jr. is on the market as Jim Harbaugh let him walk today. So it just goes to show you folks the happy new year, the happy new league year for the NFL. So Asante Samuel's out there. If you got money, folks, pony up. We'll see where he ends up today. So we'll see. This man right here, I just talked about a second ago, uh, is beginning to feel real heat. And like I said before, a lot of fan bases don't hold their team accountable. The Green Bay Packers, who everybody in that city of Green Bay owns the team, they put everybody under the fire. So you got Cooper, you got Asante Samuel, Cam Robinson, Stephon Diggs, and Trevon Jenkins all out there right now. They're the top five free agents out there. And a lot of these teams, folks, I read the cap space a few minutes ago. A lot of these teams still got plenty of money as we speak. Plenty of money. So let me see if this man is on. Give me a second. As we're nearing 1 hour up here. found it. Oh man. Oh boy. Um, Hendrickson is out there too. Bengals told him to seek a trade, and with all this cap space, a lot of these teams have. Green Bay, do us all a favor. Don't I Cooper Cup? You got 34 million under the cap. Go sign Cooper Cup. Do that. Okay. Do that. Don't be looking. Go sign. Okay. That's what you do. Don't be looking. Go sign. All right. Disco bro, you wanna come over? Oh, you do? All right. We got you. We got you. That's what it's all about. Let me see if anything else is happening before I get out of here. Oh. So, so. If any of those big players sign, I'll be back on the air. If not, we'll see you whenever. I'll be back Friday. C.Grier Friday. We'll talk about it. Dolphin fans will talk about that Friday. We'll see what Brian Gutekunst does. We'll see what Cooper Cup or something Samuel where these guys end up. But I appreciate you guys coming on, and you guys enjoy your day. Get home safely, and what it is what it is. Thank you, my brothers in the clouds. I appreciate you. Have a good afternoon, everybody. So, have a good day, everybody. Thanks for being here.